From Caliburn, I've got the Hunt H4 darts, and the review begins right now. All right, guys, here we go. It is darts review time. So check this out. For those of you that weren't aware or brand new to this channel, maybe if you go back 2 or 3 years ago, something like that, I've always been a big fan of Caliburn darts. I was the first darting YouTuber to feature their darts here on YouTube. I did a bunch of reviews for them, again, going back 2 or 3 years ago. Absolutely love some of their designs. Hopefully you remember the Melody darts, well, the ones that have been around my channel for a while. They also had the Han darts, which were stunning, beautiful darts. They had a bunch of different designs. Yeah, they were gorgeous. The quality control was spot on. And again, long story short, always loved Caliburn darts. Now, as far as this set goes, the Hunt H4 darts, I don't even know why I bought these things, to be honest with you. And then I've had the chance to throw them. It's one of those sets of darts I simply cannot throw for the life of me. They get to the board, then they just drop like a rock below the target. So I don't know what it is. I'll get through the review. I'm not going to try to be too biased here, but yeah, not a big fan of this particular set of darts. In case you're wondering where I purchased them, Darts Corner in the UK. I purchased them a couple months ago. I was injured for a while, so just now getting around to reviewing them. I'll put up the price right there. $72. I swear to God, when I bought these things, they were $60. So yeah, they've gone up in price. And if you look down below there, they come in 20 as well as 22 grams. And yes, I bought the lighter of the two version. I got the 20 gram version. So yeah, it is what it is for this review. I'm not super enthusiastic about making this one, but who knows? We'll see what happens during the review. And maybe at the end, I'll like them. No, I won't like them. But anyway, we'll get through the review. The Caliburn Hunt H4, link down below the Darts Corner to all the Caliburn darts. Let's get it. Alrighty, here we go. Let me show you everything that's included here with your Caliburn Hunt darts. And in just a few seconds, I'm going to show you something that wasn't included as well, which makes no sense with this set of darts. But starting with the packaging, it's about as basic as it gets, I think. Generic cardboard hand case on the inside, black plastic tray that holds the barrel stems and flights. Speaking of the barrel stems and flights, yeah, there they are, your Caliburn Hunt H4 darts. First impression for me anyway, they remind me an awful lot of a Japanese style barrel, one that favors a rear gripper. Although on this set with the micro multi-rings, probably get away with a mid grip as well. Now up front, and this is what bugs me. So it comes with the Caliburn EVO points. For those of you that aren't aware of this system, very similar to the Target Swiss point system. It's the Caliburn EVO replaceable dart point system. I bought these separately. It's a 36 mil point. I'm going to use those later on in the video. I thought it looked cool. So here's the problem. You got a replaceable point. There is no point tool included with these darts. So you got to buy that point tool separately. So for this video, hey, we improvise here on the channel. I got my trusty Leatherman Sidekick. That's going to be my dart point tool for this video. So come on, Caliburn. I mean, if you're going to have a replaceable point system, at least do what Target does and include a point tool, right? Only makes sense. But back to the barrels, like I said, we got the micro multi-rings in the middle of the barrel. We got some vertical cuts and definitely favors a rear gripper here. Plenty of grip on the back end. On the very back end, you got the Caliburn logo, as you see there. Further back, that's a short length nylon airfly stem ring clips, and the standard size Caliburn flights. But that's the setup. Let's go into the next clip. Hit you with all the stats and dimensions. And yeah, come on. Where's my point tool, Caliburn? Alrighty, it's time for some rotating stats and dimensions. We're going to start with the points. These come with a set of the Caliburn EVO points, very similar to the Target Swiss point system. They stick out of the front of the barrel, 32 millimeters in total. So yeah, nice to see some stock long points here. Now, as far as the barrels go, they are 90% tungsten. The barrel length coming in at 40 millimeters even. In the barrel width at the widest point, right in front of the micro multi-rings, 7.8 millimeters wide. Now, I did unscrew the short length airfly stems, checked out the drill depth on the barrel, and they were drilled out very shallow, 8.3 millimeters deep. Now, as far as the match weight goes, I purchased the 20 gram barrels, and the lightest barrel 19.83. The next barrel, 19.86. And finally, 19.88 grams. Only 5/100ths of a gram off from lightest to heaviest. Excellent quality control. But let's go into the next clip, and I'm going to try to describe all this grip. Okay, let me hit you with a quick grip level here on this barrel. And like I said earlier in the video, I would say it definitely favors a rear gripper. And if you have a look there, I think that's a pretty good close-up look. It's an interesting rear grip. It's like a bunch of multi-rings piled on top of one another, progressively getting larger as they go. But man, I tell you what, offers quite a bit of bite back there. If you're a rear gripper, I'll say grip level 3.4 on a scale of 1 to 5. Now, interesting enough, I have thrown these darts, and my grip naturally landed right on the micro multi-rings with this milling that you really don't feel. So much more mild. Where I'm going to be gripping, I'll say grip level 2.7 on a scale of 1 to 5. Now, these points, all right, I'm going to replace them for you, show you how it works with my dart point tool. I don't know how tightly these things are on there. Let's find out. I don't want to scuff any. Oh, all right. I didn't want to scuff anything up, but they came off. All right, so they simply unscrew. There's a spigot in there. You can kind of see that. And then these points are hollow with threads on the inside. So yeah, it just unscrews and screws in. There is that lip up front, so it doesn't eliminate the lip. But where's these 36 mil points? So these things, kind of nice, right? And honestly, when I bought them, I thought it was going to eliminate the lip, but it didn't. So I'll screw those in, and let's have a look. Jeez. All right, here we go. So yeah, bit of a lip right there. Didn't really do anything, but hey, those points are looking, those are looking nice though, right? So let me give them a little quick tighten up with my point tool. And all right, there we go. So yeah, at this point in the video, I don't know. I'm not really too thrilled about throwing these things for this type of money. Should have come with a point tool. However, hey, Leathermans do work. But let's get them on the board. We'll have a few throws. I think I'm going to go with this setup as is. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see how they fly. All right, guys, we're going to have a few random throws, and check it out. We got the Yoshimura logoed Condor axe on the back end, intermediate length, and I wish I could report that it's improved the performance of the darts. Not so much, to be honest with you. I'm still having the problem where the darts, right at that last split second, they want to drop low, and it's so frustrating. I think my strength over the years, you guys have seen firsthand, I've been able to throw any set of darts really, really well. So this set of darts, I think it's got my number, but we're going to find out what happens here. And by the way, I couldn't even be bothered to switch out the points. We've got the stock points on here. 32 mil, though. No complaints. Well, there's no point tool. All right, 60, standing up in the board. And again, I'm having to throw these so hard to get them where I want them to go. The harder I throw, the less accurate I become. Get out of here. Serious right now? No way. Pre-boom with these things? I don't know. See, this is why it's so hard to do reviews sometimes. I can complain, and then do this. It makes no sense to me. None. Absolutely none. So, unreal. Oh, and you know, I was going to say, the highlights of this video was that when I hit the 180 that you're about to watch, only took like a hair over 2 minutes. I was so excited about that. I thought I'd be standing here all night trying to hit a 180. Then now I open up with one just a little bit later. I warmed up. I hit the 180 maybe about a half hour or so ago. You'll have to check the clock. But I really, before I did this throwing part of the video, I tried warming up with these darts. I spent a lot of time getting used to them. And according to my warm-ups, wasn't working. So I don't know. I really don't know. They feel nice enough. They go straight enough. I think that was a fluke. Let's see what happens. I was going to say, new match darts. 55, right back to normal. Although, I mean, that wasn't a bad effort on the third dart. They are standing up in the board. Trying to think of some positives here. They do. They honestly, they feel nice. The points haven't come loose. So, yeah, I have no issues with the EVO points. Seems like a halfway decent system. All right. See, that one, I really throwing that first dart hard to just try to get it up there because the darts are standing up, so I don't want it to go low. I guess long story short here, it's not an easy dart. Oh, that one dropped out of sight. It's just not an easy dart to throw. You know, in a lot of my videos, I'm like, oh, you know, this is a really easy dart to throw. Mostly a straight barrel multi-ring dart. Simple to throw. These things, you just have to concentrate way too much. Or at least I do. I don't know. Well, after that 180, I've been all over the place. Two of the darts extremely low there. And you can see, other than that first throw, it hasn't been that great. All right, see what we can do here. Maybe two? Just a bit high. 100. Good first start, though. All right, well, and I'll throw a couple at the bullseye, a couple turns. That was one of my biggest issues, filming the intro. I'm throwing at the bullseyes. My first dart was going low probably 90% of the time. So frustrating. All right, bullseye. 25. Well, that's pretty, not quite dead center, but boy, that's right in the middle. All right, so 25 bull, 25. All right, you know what? I was going to take a couple turns there. We're just going to end right there. So, hey, 180 to start. Definitely got sloppy afterwards. And then a pretty good finish there on the bullseyes, scoring 100. 25 bull, 25. So, again, just got to concentrate to throw these things well. And I think that 180 to start was pretty much a fluke. But anyway, got another 180 for you. Two 180s in the same video. We'll take it. And we'll do a quick wrap up and then kind of a funny outro. Let's get it. Here we go. 180 time. Boom, get in there. I gotta be honest, guys. It's not the worst 180. I've been recording for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So, hey, that went in a lot quicker than I expected. I will definitely take that. I thought I'd be standing here all night. Nice 182, by the way, right to left action. So, man, I'm glad that was a lot easier than I expected. There we go. Man, glad this video is almost over too as well. But there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the close-up look and review. The Caliburn Hunt H4 darts. If you did appreciate that quick 180, thumbs up. Always appreciate it here on the channel. And better yet, how about some feedback? Feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm curious to know what you guys think of this one. You know, it happens here on the channel. Every so often I get a set of darts that I could just not really care too much about. So it is what it is with this set. And in the end, we got it done. So reminder, I have a link down below. Take over to Darts Corner. Check out all the Caliburn stuff. And again, be prepared for sticker shock. They have some really nice darts. They honestly do. Very expensive darts as well. But I don't know, some of you may like this set. That's for you to decide. Certainly not a set of darts for me. So that's going to take us to the part of the video where I give these a recommendation how well I think they're going to work for a recreational dart player. Long story short, I'm not going to recommend this particular set. I think it's such a bizarre barrel shape. For most players anyway, you know, there's a rare few group of people that do prefer a Japanese style barrel, but I just don't think this one's going to work well for a lot of players. On top of that, it only comes in 20 as well as 22 grams, kind of on the lighter side there. A little bit expensive for what it is, and like you saw earlier in the video, you don't get a point tool to replace your points. So that's kind of a disappointment there. Although the point tool, let's be fair, it doesn't cost a lot of money. It should be included though. So we're going to leave it at that. Now I'm going to give these things a score. So enjoy this little outro, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. I'm going on vacation. Might not be back until next week. Until then, we'll see you on the next video. Later.